Oh, hey, honey, what are you doing here? I gotta get my debrief from the Skulltenders about how the Cryptbreak Woods mission went. Yeah, you go on ahead to Doodoo and Visk's place for movie night. Go on, scoot. It's evening at the edge of the Cryptbreak Woods. You just watched Visk drop down the well for their swim back to Ghost Town. You've been sitting here for a while in the little hollow at the bottom of the hill, on top of which rests Spallanzani Amusements. It's dark, but there's lots of stars, and you're Catalan.
That's true. I think Felicity has actually maybe even started to nod off. This isn't the first time she's sat around and waited for the bomb to go off, and despite being told that the bomb isn't there anymore, she doesn't really totally believe it. It's not like she was told about it the first time. And so I think that maybe she's even starting to dip out of consciousness, waiting to be pulled back. But, oh my god.
Ricochet is like being a sword. She doesn't have facial expressions. Hey, what's up?
Shit.
What are we doing? We just chilling? You just live in the woods now?
I guess. Felicity's like pulling herself up.
Woods cat?
Yeah, she was sleeping like Cat Loaf style, but as soon as she got woken up, her like limbs shot out, and now she's like face down on the ground.
Oh.
I guess we're still here.
Yeah, that's all.
She was for real.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really... Look, do you, like, are we staying here, or, like, what?
I kind of thought we were going to blow up again. I was told we weren't, but I didn't believe her. It's not like she told me the first time.
Well, I guess, like, it hasn't been that long, you know. Still good. You know, who's to say?
That's fair, I suppose so. Felicity's, like, pulling herself up, and the armor is, like, clanking gracelessly.
Oh, hey, yeah, actually, so, like, whether you're going to blow up or not, like, to be honest, like, the idea of you just, Victoria's armor just kind of, like, forgotten in the dirt somewhere, sort of covered in fur and meat, kind of really, like, bums me out in a way, you know?
Or destroyed in the explosion, I understand.
Oh, it'd probably be fine, but, like, you know, the other... Oh, I mean, who's this? Yeah, no, I mean, I don't... Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. But, yeah, it's, do you think maybe... Would you mind, like, putting it, you know, back in that chest you found of ours?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
I guess so. It's a bit of a hike, but...
Well, you know, it's just up the hill.
I'm just sitting around anyway.
I guess I'm not walking. You know, everything is an easy hike for me, the sword.
While Ricochet is talking, Felicity has already pulled Ricochet out of the ground and is walking back in that direction.
She's like spitting dirt out. That was cool though. I love to be in the ground like a cool grave marker.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, poor Pinchus.
I thought maybe it would be nice for you to, I don't really know what you do when you're not around, but I thought it would be nice for you to maybe get to do something that wasn't terrifying or action-packed for a couple moments.
Oh yeah, I mean the last few days have been and you're like making your way up the hill as you're talking. Yeah, the last day or so, I guess? It's been a long one. Yeah, I mean, like, when I'm not around... Oh, you mean when you don't have me out as a sword? You mean when you send me away? Oh, I don't really experience the time between the times that I'm summoned. It's sort of just a continuous thing for me.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, yeah, there's
Is that okay with you? Would you want me to keep you summoned more?
I mean, it's up to you, you know, I wouldn't mind to come out sometimes, but I also get that, like, you know, summoning a jagged black blade can maybe, like, kill the vibe. I understand. I know, I know I'm a tough chick. I know the energy I bring. It's fine.
It's fine, you can hang. You can party.
You know what, you're right, I can hang and party. I'm convinced.
I'll make a point to have you around more often at times that aren't, like, terrifyingly slicing through simulacrums of your ex and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. To be honest. Oh, hey, look, we're here. You have made your way to the top of the hill. You've done this, like, 3 times. You've come up this hill. This is the second time by night, but the first time alone. There's Spallanzani Amusements. You know it well. There's a front door, which is presumably unlocked. There's a huge broken front window, and there's a small round window 2 stories up that you snuck in through the first time.
Felicity is just going to go right in through the front door.
You open the door to the now familiar front room of Spallanzani Amusements. You see the puppet display with the puppets of Stringbeard, the Marionite, and Screw Eyes all arranged in a big fight. You see the greasy, destroyed train set remnants. You see the wall of ball cuppins. And you don't think of the song.
I don't.
No.
Felicity sort of bows her head solemnly at the train wreck and the fake graves in the grieving family.
Oh, yeah.
Before continuing on.
Actually, as you do that, another little paper figure pops up next to the grieving widow, and it was like a handsome fellow with a bouquet of flowers and a ring, and another thing pops up for her where she is no longer wearing black, and she has her arm around the guy, and then one pops up for the child that says, "He's the stepdad that stepped up."
Felicity puts a hand over her heart. It's like, oh, well, it's nice that there was a happy ending.
Yeah, that found family and all that. That's sweet.
That's very nice. Very nice. And she's going to continue down back into the workshop where the box is in the room.
Oh, yeah, you make your way into the workshop area. It's past, there's the big hole, that big famous hole we all know and love that the Marionite crashed through the wall. You've been in this room before. The light, I think the moon is probably at about probably a waning crescent, if we're being honest. So it's a little, the light in here is fine. The ceiling is still open. It's pretty empty, aside from because as you now know, most of this room was ransacked for puppet parts.
Yeah. As Felicity walks through, she sort of stops for a moment and looks at the bite marks in the wall, sort of runs her hand over, is like, okay.
Yo, what's that about, huh?
I don't really know yet. I have a bad feeling we're gonna find out. Let's not worry about it for now.
That's how I live my life.
You're all right. You're fun. I really should have you around more.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna step into the room with the chest and begin to disrobe from all the layers of armor and plates and straps and whatnot.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. It takes a little bit to get the armor on, but it seems like it was made to be able to take off quickly. There's quick releases on the fasteners.
Okay, she pulls the ripcord and it all just falls off all at the same time.
Okay, yeah, that happens then. It all just clatters. In front of the little freestanding bedroom of Nokia Spallanzani, there's that same dark wood chest banded in silver with VV engraved into the lid and the big keyhole on the front.
Is it open currently?
No, it is closed.
All right. Felicity's going to put the ricochet into it and crack it open. Let's open it up.
Okay, so you slide the ricochet into the keyhole. Says, "Oh, there we go." You turn her counterclockwise, but as you do, the VV that's engraved on the lid vanishes, and you open the chest to find it empty.
Huh.
Oh, hey, what's this?
I was about to ask you. Did you not do that? Was that not a...
Oh, right, I did. Oh, God, I forgot about this. Yes, okay, so, okay, well, I guess it's reset now, but, okay, yeah, put the armor in there.
Okay.
Put the armor in the chest.
Felicity's putting the pieces of the armor, the chest plate, the shoulders, the gloves. There's the saw blade that she definitely remembered she still had but didn't use for reasons that are definitely on purpose, and puts that in there as well. It just kind of packs all this stuff into the chest.
You got that? You got that tooth? I think that's the only other thing you picked up.
Oh, okay. She turns it over, and I don't know if it seems disrespectful to put this in with the remains of Victoria.
Yeah, I get it. Chuck it. Fuck that thing.
Oh yeah, she's gonna try to chuck it. She's gonna throw. Is there a window in here?
There is the skylight window. Make an attack roll.
Throw it out the skylight.
Yeah.
Can I lob it out the skylight?
Yeah.
Gonna kill Doodoo's owl on the way back home.
Yeah, right.
Add your dexterity and proficiency.
Okay. 17.
You throw it straight up, and it seems to disappear into the moon. And then a few seconds later, you hear it hit the roof like a squirrel and just roll off the edge of the roof. Good one.
She's like clapping dust off of her hands. Good job, well done.
Yeah. So you put the other stuff in the chest. Yeah. Now lock it.
She shuts it and puts Ricochet back in the locket.
All right. You lock it, and when you do, make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. 15.
Okay. You feel like you could turn Ricochet more in the lock.
I guess just keep turning her.
Yeah, you do another full half turn, and as you do, a new engraving appears on the chest slowly. FF.
Felicity jumps back a little bit. Did I break this? Am I not supposed to do this? Did I mess something up?
Oh no, it's cool. So you can turn other chests into this one now. Here, try one of the other boxes. There's like boxes, crates, all kinds of stuff strewn about.
Yeah, she goes over to one of the other boxes and I guess peeks in it before she does this.
Yeah, you find a bunch of puppet parts.
Okay.
It looks like left legs.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It says left legs sorted on the lid.
She looks at all the assorted left legs and then shuts the box and repeats this process.
Yeah, you turn it to the left, and as you do, the box transforms into a dark wood chest with a silver band and an FF on it.
Ooh.
And as you open it, you find all the silver armor and stuff is in there.
Oh! Okay. Huh.
You look back at the other chest, and you see that it says right legs assorted now. It now looks identical to the chest you'd opened before you did this.
Huh. Wow. This is...
Yeah, so you know.
This is something.
Oh, yeah. I completely forgot about this because, it's been a while.
You don't really bring stuff around either.
No, that's not really what I'm here for.
Yeah.
More like exposition on something that you have already found rather than like new information is that's sort of my jam.
And you're so good at that exposition too.
Thank you. I agree.
Alright.
So, I guess what now? We just wait to see if you have a bomb in you or not?
Yeah, I guess so. Is there still... This is the room that was Nokia's room, right?
It's like there's the small room, and then you're in the workshop, and then her little room is like lowered in. Yeah, but
Gotcha.
the chest had been taken out of that.
Alright, is there a bed in the little room?
Yes.
She's gonna lay on that bed in the same way she laid on the cot in Chiropolis and just wait to be taken back.
All right. Can you put me by the window? I want to look at the stars.
Actually, she's like, gonna pick herself up from the bed. Let's do outside.
Yeah.
Outside sounds nice.
Yeah.
Real sky sounds nice.
Yeah, that sounds cool. And, less like a room where a child's soul suffered for decades.
You make your way outside, and we make our way to the green room. Visk.
Hello.
You've just finished your swim back to the green room down the river after you went down the well outside of Spallanzani's. Doodoo would have gotten back sooner. Doodoo, are you hanging around, or did you peace out?
I think Doodoo is pieced out. He's got something else on his mind.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
He just sort of walked away
right.
happily, just like, what's this?
All right, Visk, you arrive. Felicity is not there. Doodoo is not there. It's just Blanchette. Hey, congratulations on your big mission.
Right. Thank you, ma'am.
Doodoo said it was some kind of success or something. He wasn't too specific.
I think we did rather well.
Oh, yeah?
Now that I think about it. Yeah.
Did you find the knife or whatever it was?
Took care of it.
Oh, yeah? Do you, like, have it? Or, like, how does it... Like, what was the deal, anyway?
Are you familiar with the game ball cupping?
No. I am unfamiliar with the game ball cupping.
I'm largely
your voice is
unfamiliar
like-
with it as well, got to say. Passing familiarity with that. So...
I mean, I can put together, based on the name, that sounds... What?
It's not a very good game, I don't think, but it's got an ass-kicking theme song.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay, so I don't have that shared point of
Right.
context.
So-
Why don't you... Like, well,
Basically, the objective of the game is to put the ball in the cup and... oh, you mean the knife. So
Yeah.
the knife needs to go inside the pyramid, I'm sorry.
oh, you put
So
it...
like syrup, broke the chain in the first time.
Right.
That was good for the queen, so don't break the chain. And then...
Don't break the chain.
This guy, Spallanzani, big arsehole, by the way, glad he's dealt with. He,
I don't say wiv. Fuck you.
I was gonna say, wow, we're going to a whole new British.
glad he's dealt with.
You into your Cockney rhyming slang.
Oi.
You should, you should switch to like a different dialect of British.
I had like, when I was first like thinking of Visk, I had an idea that they would like code switch constantly and always be changing accents, but I thought that is mad confusing. I'm never gonna do that or pull that off. Sorry.
Spallanzani, meanwhile, wasn't trying to break the chain, he was trying to pull the knife out of the pyramid.
Oh.
So what you do instead is you put the knife in the pyramid. That's the answer. That's the thing the queen doesn't want to happen.
Okay, so knife in the hole, good. Any other variation, breaking the chain, pulling it out, all seems pretty bad.
Seemingly so, yes, ma'am.
Well, all right. And you, Spallanzani. What'd you do about that guy? Do we need to go back for that again? Did you get scamper away?
Visk takes out the flask and jiggles it.
Okay, let's not celebrate yet. Tell me,
No, caught them in this.
oh, shit.
Somehow, it works like that.
Oh, shit.
What?
Oh, you got a necromancer in there.
Yeah. Kind of too.
Okay.
Sort of. Well, not really.
Wait, how do you mean?
Well, there were two different hands, and they kind of they had like a falling out or something, some sort of interpersonal drama. So they were kind of like two different guys by the end there. But we've got both of him in here.
Oh, the necromancer had a psychotic break after dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
That happens. It seems a lot.
Oh, yeah. Soul's a little, it's part of the reason we don't really like people to start fiddling with them. They're a little bit more,
Fragile.
yeah, they can come apart. There's different parts here and different aspects, etc. Kind of like your gun, has like a different piece of guy.
He's different now. I don't know if you care about that.
Oh, I care. That's nice. Wait, hold on. Different how? Yeah, wait, I do definitely care now that I think about
I
it.
thought you might. He got necromanced as well as Felicity's sword. Have you met her?
Ricochet.
Where is Felicity? I beat her back, did I?
Oh, yeah, she's not back yet. Don't worry about it.
Oh, all right.
Visk shrugs.
She'll be along,
The gooder Spallanzani did us a solid, upgraded our weapons.
Oh.
So, slightly illegal,
No,
but we're the cops.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Wait, so where's he? So he's in there too.
But Spallanzani...
The good one.
Is that how that works?
Well, I mean, he's in the flask, right?
Yes. I thought you meant in the gun.
No. God, that.
Oh, God.
No.
I just got so confused.
No.
I was already confused by the ball in the cup thing.
No, don't worry about it. But we are gonna have to see about that. Just hold on a second.
Wait, planchette, before I forget.
Oh.
Did you know that Spallanzani had accomplices?
No,
The accomplices have accomplices.
that is news to me.
Yeah, big news.
All right, let's, we can talk all about that. You tell me all about that later. We got to deal with this situation right now, immediately. Sir, and she swings her entire skeletal parrot head down to hit a button on her little console.
And Cert comes, and the silver sheet rises up that blocks out the goomatic tube, and Cert comes out.
Yes.
Hello.
Sir, we got,
Hello, Visk. How are you?
Okay, I'm okay. Things went well, I think, actually.
Everybody, of course, knows Cert. He's the more intense-looking Gooman who we see sometimes. He's the mayor's bodyguard back in the day, and sometimes he's around. We all know Cert. The studio audience is hooting and hollering, going crazy for Cert. He accepts it with dignity.
Yes. What do you need?
Visk has brought a necromancer back, a treat.
Visk is proudly swishing around the flask.
Got him in here.
Cert, looks a little bit, looks a little bit alarmed and, goos over his head to, look directly at the flask.
This is a necromancer?
Yeah, weird, huh?
My goodness.
Mine too.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go in the oubliette.
Oh, we have an oubliette.
Yeah, Cert looks, mad uncomfortable.
He'll probably like this. He was formerly living in a castellet.
But by the mayor's command, none shall be submitted to the oubliette.
Well, the man's not here, all right? I can't have an unshackled necromancer running riot down here. You know what that's like, so... take Visk and, see about it. Vice man.
As
Can't.
as you command.
Don't they go in the river?
Visk,
He, walks over to the wall.
we have to take the stairs.
Okay.
And just to refresh, green room, it's got the metal grating floor, it's got the stone walls. It is just a few feet over the river. We all know how the green room works. But Cert traces a symbol into the stone wall with one of his gooey pseudopods, and it leaves a thin, slightly luminescent residue as he draws a square divided into thirds by vertical lines. Visk, you recognize it as the Epitong rune for prison. The stone wall opens around the symbol, revealing a long passage.
Huh. Wow.
Follow me.
Okay. Sure. Goodbye, ma'am.
Yeah, we'll see you later at the movie night, yeah?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, just...
What are we watching?
Oh, I don't remember. I wasn't paying close attention when I made that promise. But, just try to put all this behind you. Good luck. Good job. Try not to let this stuff sour or whatever. Bye.
And the
you,
stone
ma'am.
wall closes up behind you.
Follow me.
Okay.
He's leading you down a very long passage.
Didn't know this was here. Didn't know we had an oubliette. That's like a big hole, right?
It's there's a hole. Yes. This it's not for us to question, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
I
We must follow orders.
Can I've been meaning to ask you something. You're older than me.
Yes.
I guess everyone is, but
All Goomen are older than you.
yeah.
You are the little baby. The sweet child.
Right.
The innocent, naive one, who is also youngest.
Okay. Sure. But can you? What I'm getting at? Can you tell me anything about Ghost Town's previous sovereigns?
He comes to a stop.
Previous sovereigns.
Right, the ones before the mayor.
He kind of turns to face you.
I must admit, these concepts, this sequential dynasty is strange to me. I struggle with it. I know it is all you've known, but this idea, one thing, and then another thing, and then another thing. like it is in the land of the living. Sequential chronology. Time passing, and it is not always this way here. And so it is difficult to sort of wrap my goo around it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But-
Well, can you tell me anything you know about Ghost Town's other sovereigns that have been or are or will be? Is that how I ask you this question?
Have.
If you know. Just curious.
There's not before. There is only what is, but I might tell you what might otherwise be.
I'll take it.
All right. All right. If you're sure, you would see this.
You're showing me something.
Yes, I will share the knowing of it with you, if you choose.
Sure. Sure, why not?
Visk is feeling brave.
And y'all have come to like an end of this passage, and you can see that there is a staircase behind Cert. It looks like a spiral staircase leading downward, which is strange because it seemed like you were on the lowest level. You were just above the river.
Wouldn't that just be the river?
Hold out your pods.
Okay.
Visk does.
Cert leans forward and spits into your waiting pseudopod hands. He spits some goo, but as it makes contact, you have like a half second, like there's no fucking way he's gonna, and then the spit like collides with your pods.
What? Is this a hazing thing because you're older than me and I'm a baby?
Before you have that thought as the spit is slow motion traveling through the air, but right as it
I cast silvery barbs.
right as it connects, no, it's too fast. It's less than 6 seconds. Right as it connects with your pods, you see the darkness that you saw once before when something happened in the green room that caused the mayor to stumble. The darkness that is light's enemy. The yawning nothing you glimpsed off the edge of the Wonder Sea. Infinite, insistent emptiness everywhere, always. But you also see in every direction at once a skull 10,000 miles high with burning eyes the size of continents, lowering its jaw to drink the river. And at the same time, you also see the river running through a vast desert, empty except for a black pyramid floating above the sand. You see the same river running through a city of marble and ice, where something with long, broken wings made of black fire crawls into the river, its form steaming away to nothing as it enters the waters. And somewhere else you see 100 Catalians scattering like leaves, gone and gone and gone, and someone is screaming. And you see Syrup, and he's talking to you, laughing with you, both of you blood red, drenched in power and pride, spilling your offering into a red river that burns, angry and hatefully like a grease fire. You see all of these things at once. The skull, the ice, the sand, Syrup, the darkness, all of it at once, simultaneously and contradictory, inverting in on itself like a housefly looking at a hall of mirrors through a kaleidoscope. And you feel something shaking your shoulders.
Visk! Visk!
What?
That's the only thing they can muster to say.
It was like that.
That wasn't like anything. That was like everything. What?
Yes,
You live like this. You perceive like this.
it is our nature. It used to be our job.
To see all that. To do all that.
Oh no, that's just where we worked.
Where you worked. How you worked. When you worked.
Everything happening at once.
Visk is cradling their head in their complicated hands.
When there is no time, there is only power. Then whoever has the most power controls what is. Do you understand?
Power? I think maybe I do.
Visk lies to save face.
You have only ever known sequential time.
Yeah.
It is hard to imagine what it would be like, I suppose. Anyway.
I don't know a lot of things.
But as you said, knowing is half the battle.
Sure is.
And now you know more.
There's a lot more battle, too.
You know more now than you did. I will teach you more things, if you're ready to learn.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
But first, the oubliette.
And he leads you down into the spiral stone staircase.
Visk follows, just shell-shocked, staring numbly ahead. Their head is buzzing.
He's leading you down, and you can hear his voice kind of like echoing in the spiral staircase as he's leading you ahead of you.
Necromancers are difficult in the land of the living, but here they are an insistent problem. This close to their source of their power, it is very difficult to control them. Few go willingly into the water, even the penitent. The mayor would have no trouble, of course, but the mayor is not here.
Why isn't he here?
I would like to know that myself.
No one knows.
I'm sorry, we've arrived.
You step out into a room, and for a second, you think you're back in the green room. There's the metal grated floor, the river flowing just beneath, but this room is different. For one thing, it's smaller. There are no chalk circles, no planchette, and the grating here is cruder, older, wider. You're having to focus to keep yourself from slipping between the gaps to the river below, which is churning and agitated like you've never seen it before, even up the river.
Whoa.
Yes. Be careful. You don't want to fall in here.
Yeah.
It's very deep.
I can tell.
There's a circular opening at the center of the grating in the floor, about 6 feet across, and 4 thick iron chains hang down into the water like fishing lines.
You want to watch your step.
Surt sloops over to the wall and pulls a lever that's recessed in. He pulls it all the way down till it's recessed down. And the chains begin winching up, coiling on the ceiling like snakes as something is slowly dragged up from the water below. It's hard to tell at first because the top of it is white. It's hard to get a clear look at it through the water, but it is a large black and white box. The chains are wrapped around it over and over again, making it hard to see what it is until it is fully lifted out of the water and level with you. An obsidian sarcophagus with a lid carved from a single huge piece of bone.
Whoa.
Above the chains, there's a simple face carved crudely into the only part of the lid not wrapped in chains. It's a face like a human's, but with just one eye in the center of the forehead, and the pupil of the eye is wide and recessed, like a funnel.
The hell is this, Surt?
This is the oubliette. Those who arrive here to the afterlife, still in command of their necromantic powers. Those who challenge the ruler of the afterlife and failed. Those who were the ruler and were challenged successfully, this is where they are detained, to weaken them, and to make them forget. And the sarcophagus quivers just a little bit, and all the chains constrict, choking it.
Is this at all related to where the queen lies?
The what?
Oh, right, Linnea.
Oh. We do not speak of the queen, Visk.
I want to. What's the deal?
We should not speak of the queen here.
Right.
We should be about our business. Well,
Why doesn't the mayor like using the oubliette?
The mayor is kind to the mortals.
Yeah.
This is a box of insanity and pain.
Oh, it's a torture device, I see.
I believe so, yes. The souls of all those I mentioned still dwell within this box. The idea is that they would lose their power.
Can we pour half of this guy in there?
How do you mean?
Well,
You would split the soul.
he was already pretty split. One of them seemed all right.
Visk is looking at Cert very expectantly, as if for permission or explicit instruction.
Well, I leave it to you. The mayor trusts you. I will tell you, it has never been empty.
The oubliette?
No,
Can it be?
I'm not sure.
Why would you know that, of course?
No, it is. It doesn't have like another hole on the bottom for them to be pooped out when they're done. They are too dangerous. They are.
Mortal excretions. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, I
Ridiculous.
agree.
Ridiculous.
I agree.
Can you believe they shit like that?
Yes, they used to always do it when I was about to eat them in the land of the living. It was disgusting.
So,
Sorry, I mean eat their souls, obviously, not their bodies.
yeah, gross.
Yes. You know, I used to be this color.
And he points at your little red stripe.
Why aren't you now? No more food?
Time.
Still waiting for this one to go away. How long does it take? A couple of eons, I imagine. What do you know about time? Anti-chronological dingus.
I know lots about time. I'm not really hip with it flowing in one direction.
You've got to hang out with the youth to understand.
Yeah, keeps you young, they say.
Whatever that means.
Yes, I'm uninterested in finding out.
God.
So you were presented with this evil thing. There is also, I should make clear, it's the sarcophagus is raised above this opening, but there is also just the opening to the river below.
Question is, and I don't know mortals very well, I don't think. You seem to have spent more time around them, but,
Yes,
this one seemed a little... sorry.
penitent.
Yeah, one of him, half of him.
In word or deed?
Well, I mean, it depends which one you're talking about. Well, one of them, both, word and deed, helped us take himself down actively. And the other one was a big arsehole. But I have been recently informed that, like if someone is in pain, they tend to be an arsehole.
I see.
So I'm wondering, Sir, what's morality? What's your read on that? The mortals won't tell me anything about it. They just expect me to intuit it naturally, and it's really annoying and frustrating.
I believe many of them have their own codes while they live. And when they come here, sometimes they expect to be judged by these codes. Some of the other rulers indulge them in this, castigating them with big whips,
Oh,
or rewarding them with big whips,
freak shit. Okay.
depending on their interests.
And that's why we have the Sensatium today.
Yes.
I've still got to go there. I really don't want to go solo. It feels very awkward. Sir, can we go to the Sensatium after this?
Yeah, sure. We can do that
Okay.
at some point.
Some point.
Yeah.
Visk is clutching for the road close to their chest and is very, very cautiously craning their neck over the yawning chasm of the oubliette, which is impossibly deep for how thick the sarcophagus is.
I leave it to you,
Visk retracts their neck back to look at Sir, like, please don't.
but you have the mayor's trust, as we have said.
If the mayor does not like to use this thing, I feel perhaps we should not use this thing. Would Planchette know?
Cert just kind of makes eye contact with you, and he says,
I'll meet you up the stairs.
and heads up the stone staircase, leaving you alone with the oubliette.
Visk is staring at the flask, the hole, the river, the streak in their chest.
Feels like whatever I choose, I'll be in trouble for it.
Visk thinks about all the stuff that Spally said.
How true was all that? How can you tell if people are lying to you? I guess if their deeds line up with their words. But he was a necromancer, of course he could be lying. But Spally didn't have to help us, but what if there's is there a long con to this somewhere? I mean, I do have a general urge to put these souls in the river, but it seems foolish somehow, and this oubliette is just...
Visk is getting lost in the sauce here when they come back to the most singular, most important fact, and it cuts through all the noise, all the indecision.
The mayor objects to the oubliette. The mayor doesn't want to use this. Yes, okay. He trusts me. He trusts me. Okay. Yeah.
And Visk unscrews for the road and turns it upside down over the swirling vortex of the Soul River.
A single finger points out of the flask, out of the mouth, followed by a hand, and it's a right hand. And it lunges into the air to give you a thumbs up.
Oh God, did I fuck up?
And followed by a left hand doing the same.
Oh!
The two hands make a prayer emoji and dip towards you, and then turn that prayer emoji into a dive. And they plunge down into the swirling vortex where you lose sight of them immediately. And the oubliette, after a moment, begins to automatically lower itself back in. It's a safety feature, in case somebody forgets.
Visk suddenly remembers they have the little skeleton puppet in them, and they look down and is just like,
do you have an opinion on what just happened? Is that fine? Is that good? Did I do right?
It's the stationary skeleton puppet. It's giving you nothing.
Oh.
It's no longer moving and jib-jabbing around. It's just there. It's back to being a stationary puppet, as far as you can tell.
Ah, damn it. I haven't even processed that part of the mission yet. What the hell was that about? Why am I talking to myself? I gotta go.
they start walking away.
Yeah, you get...
Unless I can dive into the river. Follow that asshole, see what he's up to.
Visk,
Yes?
I thought you wanted to go.
Yeah.
Are you done?
No,
Are you
yes.
finished with your moral quandary? I don't want to interrupt. I was giving you time.
Yes, thank you for that, by the way. I think I needed the privacy to think it through. But I did the right thing, though, no worries.
I have faith in you, as the mayor does.
Visk gives a thumbs up.
What is that gesture? Oh, wait, I know what that is.
I may have made too many knuckles on it.
Cert and Visk, away! And he heads up the stairs, leading you.
Oh, I know how to do that 2D shadow thing in the floor now.
Cool. We'll talk about that more later.
I learned it from you! I learned it from watching you!
Doodoo,
Yes.
you're on your way back to the shack. You pieced out. You were the first one back. as is often the case these days, and as is usually the case, you didn't stick around. You made your way out of City Hall, and who did you run into almost immediately? But Scrap, Laserback, what's up, man?
Scrap! Thank God you're here.
Hey, buddy, what's shaking?
Well, we just got back from a secret mission that I can't tell you anything about, where we stopped a necromancer.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was so cool.
He leaps up for a high five.
I grabbed that high five with my other hand.
Excellent. You used that 20 you rolled before to get it. You spend it on that.
It was actually an 18. I lied.
Oh, okay. Well, for an 18, he does a backflip in the air from the force of your slap. Woo! It feels great.
Oh, hell yeah, man. You want to celebrate?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah?
I think I got everyone coming over for a movie night later.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. You want to grab some snacks?
I think that's exactly it. I forgot snacks for the movie night. But I remembered now, and you're here, and I got, and he pulls out a little scroll from just the hammer space that is his... He's still wearing the mayor's thing, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
The mayor's robe and stuff. That's just going to be Doodoo's new attire.
Oh, I like that.
What?
Yeah.
It's just comfy.
Whoa.
What? You just got the sash. Oh, the sash is on.
The sash,
Yeah,
the red sash is around the black sleeveless robe.
Very handsome.
It's kind of like he's kind of bunched it. If you look at Doodoo and the groin area, you can see that he's sort of bunched it inside his shorts. He's put up any extra robe just inside the shorts. So he's still shorts out, legs out. You got to see those legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it.
What's on that scroll, brother?
It was left to be by my best friend and my father, Jerry.
Oh, okay.
He unscrolls it. He unspools it out, and it says Jerry's party list. Only reads 4 things: chips, dip, with an S scribbled out next to dip, drinks, and jerky. We gotta get this stuff for the party / movie night. Mostly movie night, but we'll all be there together having a good party.
Oh, well, this is perfect, because it's kind of perfect.
Why?
Because there's a new place in town.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's real swank and fancy, and it has all that kind of stuff, but the guy who owns it's a real asshole. I could tell you more, but maybe it'd be easier to just show you. And he leads you 3 feet to turn a corner and see what he's talking about.
Wow, what does this look like?
Why? You see, it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. A shining beacon of brick and glass with brightly colored stripes running horizontally across the top. Through the glass, you see a wonderland of delights. Beer, cigarettes, oh, the snacks. The sign hanging over this wonder, this mecca, reads Heaven 11. But hanging under that sign are dozens more signs, and Scrap crawls up on your back to tilt your head down to see the sign under those signs.
What?
You see signs that say, no loitering, no soliciting, no unaccompanied minors after 6 p.m. But it looks like 6 p.m. was crossed out to read, no accompanied minors at any time. And finally, the whole thing was crossed out to read and just written over, minors do not enter. There's a sign that says, no bills over 20 smackaroos, next to another that says, exact change only. Another sign says, prepay for gas. Another one says, restrooms are for customers only and are also out of order. There's another sign that says, shoplifters will be gang-stalked. As you're reading these, a guy with the eyes of an eagle and the ears of a bat hangs up a new sign that says, smackaroos only, no boo-bucks. He stares at you coldly through the glass before going back to stand behind the counter, which is in 3 separate layers of plexiglass cubes.
Jeezum crow. This guy seems like a real hard ass.
Yeah. He apparently burned the place down while it was still inside because he hated shoplifters that much.
Jeez.
So the whole thing came Him and the place itself. But he won't take boo bucks. He says it's not real money.
I know. Does he realize he's dead?
I don't know. To be honest, we didn't have an extended conversation.
Yeah.
He thought I was a minor because, I'm a pig.
Kind of small, right?
Yeah, I'm a little guy.
Yeah. He seems like talking might be out of the question. My usual charisma...
Keep it.
My usual charisma might not be handy in this situation.
But what other way could we possibly get snacks from the convenience store without paying for them? I don't understand.
What's the pig's name again?
My name's Scrap Laserback, brother.
Okay. All right,
My name's Scrap Laserback, brother.
Scrap. We're gonna have to do this the bad way.
All right.
It's gonna be a 5-finger discount, and Doodoo holds up this is feather, which is like, he doesn't really finger, I guess. There's comically 4 cartoon fingers on his hand.
Scrap holds up 2 little pig trotters.
Yeah.
He's like,
well,
wait a minute, hold on a second. And he like shakes his hand, and it has the pig claws that his other brother has. That's right, I have these too.
Yeah. No, we're gonna have to do this the old dirtbag way, my friend.
Oh.
If you're willing.
Tell me what I need to do.
Okay. I'll grab, since I have the list, and I got the shopping bag, he's holding out like his new coat that just has like, it's all bunched up and shit around the center, so you can like put more stuff in there.
Yeah.
You provide distraction with the man, because I'll accompany you.
I love it.
The minor.
Oh.
If he's still weird about that. And then I'll do a little sleight of hand.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he gets over stuff. Let's go.
Let's go.
You know what I love? How different I sound from Cert. And you guys walk up to the door. You walk up to the door, which, like magic, the glass door parts before your very eyes, as if anticipating your arrival.
Hello, everyone. This is an old man. The powers that be of this podcast just brought me in and told me to read this ad read for them, so I'm doing just that. Ahem. You should be a member of patreon.com/skulltenders. You can join the Patreon for this wonderful program for as little as $5. $5. You get access to all the doodles and the maps and mandibles that Casey or Cohen does. You also get access to the Discord. Okay. Oh, keep going. Okay. There's also $10 a month where you get the drawings, but also Skulltalkers. You get access to that. It's not Skulltenders, it's Talkers. It's where they answer questions from you, the community, and you can ask questions. You also get access to Jawbone. It's the mini podcast where 2 or more members talk about media they enjoy, such as Dragon Ball or Saw, and everything else from before. There's also Permanent Resident at $25 a month, where you can get the deleted scenes that Jess does, makes for all the little things that just don't make it in there. You also get to hear the level ups. It's where you can hear us talk about how much stronger they get. Not us, them. I won't be there. I'm just an old man they brought in from the street. And you get everything else. The Skulltalkers, the doodles. I'm seeing here that they will give you priority on your questions, too. So, that's nice. There seems to be another one on here called the Heavy Headers, but that's $1,000 a month, and that seems unattainable. That seems unattainable for most, but it's there. That's the Skulltenders. That's patreon.com/skulltenders. And, they're telling me to turn the page. I'm turning the page. Oh, okay, there's more on here. This says you can also go to topatico.com/collections/skulltenders, and you can find the shirts for sale and the badge pin. The shirts are, of course, the Sensatium shirt, the Heavy as the Head shirt, and something with a pizza owl. Is that right? They're screaming. I can't hear them over through the glass, but they're giving me a thumbs up. Okay. That's topatico.com. That's this is hard to say. topatico.com/collections/skulltenders. You can find all of these links and more also at skulltenders.com. Thank you. Do I get anything for this? No. They locked the door. Okay, I'll just wait.
Wow.
You look up and you see that there is a, I don't know, a scorpion, just like hitting a little lever and pulley system. And the Scrap says, "Everything makes sense. Everything makes sense, and we're not breaking any rules."
It's a living.
You step into this store. Oh my gosh! You see an aisle for chips, another aisle for dip, yet a third aisle for drinks, and a fourth aisle seems to be made entirely for jerky, and batteries that aren't the kind you need.
Wow. Okay, Scrap.
Yeah.
Let's do a little reconnaissance first before you hit the distraction. All right.
Good idea.
And if he gets wise, you say the password. You say the passphrase out loud, so I know to hide my actions and deeds.
Got it. And do I just?
Well, the passphrase is Hamilton.
Hamilton. Got it.
The passphrase is Hamilton.
All right. You head down an aisle. You see fried hard cheese. You see raw sandwiches. Glass vials containing a single rose next to a display that just says crack. Honeyed worms.
What?
That's what they're for. Giggle pig sausage hot dogs on a big rotating rack. You see hot chips, cold chips, scalding chips. You see a big sign for Diet Sklum.
Okay, let's figure out what we're going to get first. Let's be smart about this, okay, buddy?
Yeah.
We're going to think about what we get first. So I'm looking at the chips aisle. We're going to need something. I want a hot chip. What's the hottest chip on here? That's perfect for a movie night.
That's got to be... that's got to be these. And he holds up a bag of Lethal O's, which just have it's on the picture. The mascot is just a doctor in scrubs crying in an ER while another doctor pulls a sheet over the patient.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, I don't even think you can get these anymore.
Perfect. All right. Lethal O's. Okay. Dips. I'm looking for dips. What do I see? Scrap.
Oh, let's see. There's scrunch onion. That sucks. Let me try that again. That fucking blows. I'm not going with. All right, there's grint. God, hold on. What's the scrunch?
Onion. It's the Greek that are coming.
Scrunch is pretty good, but that's
all right. Yeah,
in a way too.
I think it might be scrunch onion.
Yeah. This is weird. They only have scrunch onion.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's got the popular mascot, the Scrinch, on it, who is a green furry guy who is holding his hand up to the camera and says, "Get that fucking camera out of my face."
All right, that's a classic. That's two and done. All right.
Yeah. Are you putting these into your? Are you just looking at them? Or are you just
reconnaissance first?
Okay, we're casing.
Reconnaissance. Right. We're casing the joint. All right, we're just meandering. We're normal, paying unminers. What's the opposite of a minor?
That's an adult, man.
Scrap, we're adults. We're normal adults looking for food.
That's right. And I'm not high at all.
Me neither.
He lowers his heretofore unmentioned sunglasses, and it's like the blood red. It's like he looks like he's having a medical condition with his eyes.
Normal. All right, let's go to the jerky aisle.
Yeah, you see, there's most jerky in the world of Skulltenders, of course, comes from Desicobras, which are extremely dried out snakes, 15 feet long, that shed their skin. But when they shed their skin, they shed like a lot of their muscle too. So it just leads behind a disgusting thin thing. Not disgusting. It's a dried meat that is then treated in various ways. So it's all Desicobra meat, but there's honeyed. There's marshmallow. There's barbecue sauce.
Teriyaki.
Oh yeah, there's scariaki. There's blood. So it just says blood flavor. Oh, and there's mealworm flavor.
Yum. Now, stay with me, Scrap. But this is kind of my. This was Jerry's thinking.
Uh huh.
But I've come to accept it within my own life. Is that jerky is an after dinner treat.
Right.
So I want it to be a little sweet, and that marshmallow sounds pretty good.
All right.
Got it?
Right. Got it.
He's writing all this down in a little leather notebook.
All right. Okay, so let's go over. It's chips, lethal O's,
Right.
dips, scrinch
Onion. Yeah.
We got it. That's the only one there. That's easy. Marshmallow jerky. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
What about, wait,
We're going to.
the fourth thing?
We need this. It's the drink aisle. That's the one. It's always on the wall. It's where the freezers are. We're gonna check that out. I'll start there. I'll get the others.
Oh.
Then we'll calmly walk away, saying, "I didn't see it. It happened." He gets that all the time, right?
Yeah, this guy? Probably.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to that drink aisle. Let's see what they got.
They've got a lot of the stuff that you're familiar with from the Skulltenders universe. There's, of course, Morning Dove, Diet Morning Dove, Scourge, Cherry Scourge.
Doodoo's got one thing on the mind. It's been eating at him.
What's that?
Since he saw it back at the pizza place. He needs that goof juice.
Oh my god, you're so lucky, because there is an entire goof juice display, and it says, and it has, it's even like one bottle in every 6-pack comes with like a big gross worm in it. It's got a little dunce cap on and also a little straitjacket. And he's saying it's crazy good.
Oh, they got dumb flavored goof juice? Oh! He loses his cool a little bit. Like, Doodoo's like, oh, baby! And just has to be like, oh.
What you guys doing back there? No shaking the goof juice.
I just got excited, sir. This stuff's some of my favorite.
That's not a minor, is it?
No, it's just my little friend.
Ah, that's fine.
You can say hello to him. In fact, I push Scrap forward. Say hello to my little friend. And then I look at Scrap and I'm like, wink.
Got it. He lowers his sunglasses and you actually see there's blood coming out of one of his eyes. But he winks that one at you.
Brother,
yeah.
get that.
Sorry. He takes it and he takes the blood and rubs it on his gums. He's like, ooh, second dose. Second time around.
Jesus.
What? You think I'm the only mechanic in the world who never got high?
I didn't say anything.
No, sorry, I was talking to Jess.
Oh.
No.
I'm so high I can see the cast. And then he spins to the counter. Hey, no running in my store. No running in the Heaven
I
11.
didn't know we had drugs in Ghost Town.
We got all kinds of stuff in Ghost.
Now, what do you got going? You say you're not a minor, but you're a little pig guy. Yeah. Hey, do you want to have an NPC conversation? People always love those. Yeah, let's continue. They continue having this as you go about your business.
Okay, no. Doodoo's just gonna get going. Like, he's just like, as his friend goes over there, and then he's gonna turn right to the goof juice. He's going to take a 2-liter bottle of his favorite flavor of the dumb flavor of goof juice.
Right.
He's just gonna try and like slip that kind of in like the bigger part of his arm sleeve robe.
Sleeveless robe, I'm afraid.
It's sleeveless, by the way, in case you. So, but there's still a pretty big like opening. So he's just gonna kind of go. Whoop.
You want to like tuck it in the pit, basically.
He's gonna tuck it through the pit, and it's going to cradle into where his belly area
where
is.
It's cinched. I see.
Where it's cinched, so it'll be like that. And Doodoo will have to kind of hold in his gut a little bit, but he can do it.
Well, you're at the back of the store, and the guy is freshly distracted. So let me give me a sleight of hand on this.
Okay. I sleight of hand.
Actually, you're so far away. This is a stealth roll.
Yeah.
This is more about not making sound than about not being seen.
Okay. Well, good. My stealth is actually better. It's all Doodoo wanted to do. The horrified face I had, just like
yeah, that was quite a face.
Well, it was a 5 plus the 5 of my stealth is 10 at the very least.
Okay. 10s are hard. 10 is hard because it's not. Okay. So you drop it down your pit, but that shakes it up, and the worm inside is now like whipping its head against the sides of the bottle. You're gonna have disadvantage on the next one you try to do.
Oh no! Oh man! This is just like Owl Minneapolis all over again. Oh god. All right.
But you have secured the drinks, and you have not at this time attracted his attention.
All right, keep cold, Doodoo. You got this, bro. All right, here we go.
And from up front, you hear,
Yeah, so like, people can be any kind of height.
Okay, Doodoo goes. We're going backwards from where we saw everything, so I think Jerky was up next. So Doodoo sidles over without trying to make the bottle shake too much, even though it already is. Sidles over to that Jerky and wants to palm it.
All right.
Sort of like palm it, so he's just like sort of holding it a little bit.
So you're in the aisle now, and there is one of those big mirrors just covering a lot of people try to slide that jerky down their denim pant leg. You know, you see all these. There's all these. Just for fun, the label, the logo is a cobra, whose the hood has it sticks up to be a little cowboy hat. Anyway, that's just for fun. Yeah, so you can try to. Here's where you are. These are the difficulties.
Yeah, I want to palm it away from the mirror more than the man. Like, I want to get in the way of the man, I guess, and try to palm it in my hand, so it's kind of hidden in between my body and my arm, while I keep my arm kind of nice and stiff.
Interesting.
So as not to see it in any way.
All right. Make a...
It's pretty sleight of handy.
Oh, but you're still so far away. Make a... If you're hiding it in your body...
Sort of holding it in between my arm and my body.
Okay. That's going to be athletics. Make athletics with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you're having to keep your arm there just cinched.
Okay.
I'm trying to have this not be 4 sleight of hand rolls in a row, because that's so boring.
Well, I'm okay at sleight of hands, but I'm also okay at athletics, so let's see. Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay, second roll.
Face again.
7 plus 3, so 10 again.
Okay.
Yeah. Roll all tens. Roll all tens.
Yeah. The you are drenching it in sweat. It is getting like a new additional flavor as the sweat is sliding off of your feathers in your armpit down, and just like It is like you're sweating. It's like you got shot. Like that's how much you're sweating. Just in that, with like the force of like keeping it there.
It is hard to sort of keep it, like with my sweaty bird palms.
Yeah,
my sweaty bird palms. It is really hard to sort of keep it as straight as I want to. It thought I could. I'm just like, oh man. Oh.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to do the rest of this stuff with just the left arm.
Okay. There's only 2 more things.
You hear like,
Yeah, burn the place down. I don't like people. That's why I got all these weird cubes.
and you hear the scream of an eagle.
Sorry. That happens.
I gotta ask, is it technically a red-tailed hawk, that one? The classic?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like
sound?
yeah. It's the one.
Yeah,
It's the
the bald eagle sound.
Falcon 3
The
dot
bald
wave.
eagle, yeah.
Tobias the bald eagle. Yeah.
I love her. Iconic.
Okay. Doodoo is doing the sidling even worse and like really small steps as they go to the last aisle. Thankfully, the chip and dip aisle.
Right.
Doodoo only hopes. Okay. Doodoo's mentally preparing to run.
There's a pack. There happens to be a package deal. There's like a one where it's so there's chips and there's dips separately, but there's one that's like giant party size. The fuck are they? Lethalos, and it comes with a scrunch onion tube. Dip, as we all know, of course, comes in tubes. Yeah, and they're like packaged together, so it's like that would be harder, but it would only be one check.
Yeah. Doodoo is going to after these weird rolls, after these weird everything, Doodoo's like, I have to run. It'd just be easier to grab it and go. So Doodoo's going to go for the lethalos and the tube of scrunch onion.
All right. How are you hiding it?
Where in relation to the manager, the owner, is like this aisle? Is it? Are we because you know how aisles are
There's 3 aisles that go straight back from there.
Yeah, but is he on there and he can see?
He can see down all 3 aisles. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It is set up to make this more difficult, just like in real life.
Sure. Okay. Doodoo is then going to try to sort of move his back towards the man in the counter and Scrap, and then kind of dip down, bow down, essentially, to use his hand to shove the double pack into his coat, just the regular front part of his coat.
Excellent.
His hood, excuse me. So just just right down the front.
All right.
Right down the neck hole, which is it's longer than, it's more loosey-goosey than this one. So
yeah, I get you. I feel
he's
you.
showing a little.
It's like a monk.
Showing a little bird skin.
Yeah, it's a little nice.
A cleavage on Doodoo.
Yeah. Let's see that sleight of hand.
Oh man! Here it comes. With disadvantage or?
Nope. Back. You dealt with that.
All right. Jerry, you're up there. Or down here? Please help. Please give me this one.
What you got?
21. That was an 18 plus 3.
Jerry. It slides in there like a reverse birth. Nope.
What in the world?
I have a mild fever.
COVID is doing to you right now.
Yeah.
I love that St. Vincent song.
Fuck. Yeah, you easily. It's like you tear the bag slightly to let the excess air out, which actually lets you condense the bag even more, and it slides easily down the front of your robe. You're able to use the dip tube to cinch it, and in fact, you do this so well, and you rolled so good that you can even grab a piece of candy. You notice when you're down there. There's also a candy aisle. There's also some candy.
What do I see?
Yeah, I sure went for that. There's, let's see, there's Worm by the Foot. There's Dorks. There's God fucking where's
I got one.
Get me to Mad Magazine in 1971. Yeah, go ahead.
I got one.
Hugs.
Okay, as Doodoo is down there, and he says he can get a piece of candy, he sees some Macy's Pieces. Oh, he loves those motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, you got him easily.
Throws them in there. Yes.
Yeah.
Doodoo's like, yes. But then he stands up as straight and as nice as he can, and he wants to. I want to walk out the store while saying guess there's nothing here. Oh well, and then hope Scrap gets the rest.
All right, go for that and make a deception roll as you go.
Doodoo slowly comes out. He's just slowly walking as casual as he can, which is not very casual as I move away from the mic, sorry. He's walking away. He looks kind of like a weird old wind-up robot in a way, the way he's trying to keep still while he's walking out. And then just says, as casually as he can, guess there's nothing in here. Oh, well. Loud enough, hopefully, for Scrap to understand and follow lead.
Let's see.
After you had like a visible joyous freak out over the goof juice.
What you got?
Oh! It's up to him if he remembers that, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What you got?
Deception. Oh, fuck Christ.
What'd you get?
It's a 10 again. It was an 8 plus the 2 I have for deception.
You didn't pray to Jerry.
Oh, what? Hey, I thought you wanted the goop juice. Show me the color of your money.
I just got boo bucks, right? It said over there.
He turns his head directly towards you, so you see one of the giant yellow eyes, and he opens his mouth and screams like a red-tailed hawk. Scrap says, "Let's get out of here!" And he speeds up and zooms, shattering the glass.
Hamilton! And Doodoo just like fucking runs as quick as he can out there. He's grasping the jerky by like the tail, just like go.
Heretofore unseen, the guy lifts his arms, and you see he has like a flying squirrel. He has the skin, and he is like slamming himself up against the plastic cube that he's locked in. But he's trying to open the door, but because he's in 3 layers of them, you are able to get away, scampering off into the woods before he catches you.
I would like to scream as I left in Hamilton and say like, take boo bucks next time. Bye.
Let's go! And you succeed, and you skip off into the woods.
Hand in hand with Scrap, Doodoo skips off into the woods.
Hey.
What?
I don't know, you fell asleep again.
Yeah, tired, I guess.
Oh, right, you were going to sleep, yeah. Are we, it's nice out here, and I was really enjoying the time, having my little sword time and nothing bad happening, but I kind of got bored. The stars are nice and everything, but do we just live in the woods now? What are we doing?
I am still here. She's getting up, she's dusting herself off.
Yeah, you can tell by the moon it's been a few hours.
She kind of looks herself over. Her body is obviously still intact, and I guess now for the first time she realizes she could just stay here and be alive if she wanted to. She maybe would have to run from people, but she's fast and she's, she could do that. And being alive and just running away from all of this obligation, this responsibility, and this election is completely within her grasp if she wanted to. And she considers that for a moment and realizes, what do I have here, though? She thinks about Ghost Town, she thinks about Julio and Doodoo and Scrap and Stitch, people she knows at the Buried Hatchet or the Sensatium, what the Ninth Life could offer her in regards to understanding who she is, and then she thinks about the land of the living, and there's not really anything she knows. And for the first time, she realizes that she has real community and social connections in Ghost Town that she doesn't have in the land of the living. And she's confronted with that decision of, do I want to throw all of that away? And am I willing to leave Julio alone and not knowing what's going on, and leave Doodoo and even Visk without her aid? And I guess for the first time, she feels a real sense of obligation to people who are not herself. She kind of sighs. And I guess we gotta go back.
All right.
She pulls Ricochet out of the ground.
You know what? Like, I can't deny it, though. It looks so cool, especially when like the moonlight is shining on my spiky parts.
Yeah, it's really.
That's how I say part. I say part.
It's fun.
It's a sword thing.
It's fun that you say it that way. Yeah, I like that. All right.
All right, how we doing it?
She flips Ricochet around, and she turns the point of Ricochet to her own chest.
Oh, okay.
All right. And she just lets her body fall forward, and she falls onto the blade. She can feel it punch through and come out the back, and it feels cold. You're dismissed. As the blade disappears from her, she can feel the wound open up, and there's warm blood coming out. She can feel it on her. With the last of her strength, she rolls herself over, and she looks up at the stars again.
Oh, hey.
Oh. Hello, Planchette.
Huh.
Whew, gosh.
You see, Planchette has a little mug of coffee and a little newspaper that says "Ghost Town Chronicle Evening Edition, obsolete set dressing." She folds and like tucks under, and then takes a shit on. Sorry. Coffee always does that to me.
Yeah. How crude.
Yeah. So you're back. Good.
Yeah, I guess so.
Took your time, huh? A little bit.
It was... part of me didn't believe the bomb was gone, and the other half was weirdly intimate to do it myself, but I do appreciate the trust.
Oh, yeah. Well, you passed.
Guess that's good.
Well, yeah, it's better than failing.
Yeah, I suppose so. Did I?
Yeah, it would have been a real bummer next season, you know?
Yeah.
Episode, would just hunt you down.
That's true. You're right. There's a lot of really good meta-narrative reasons I needed to make this decision.
Yeah, we should continue discussing them.
You're right. I agree.
You almost missed movie night, though.
Oh, did I not?
No. I mean, Doodoo never starts stuff on time. I love him.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta get out of here then. I gotta go.
All right, and I gotta catch a ride. And she swoops down and digs her claws into your shoulder. Oh, by the way,
Ow!
And she pulls out from under her wing a leather-bound journal that you recognize as yours. Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So kind of awkwardly takes it.
Yeah, I didn't read it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to, but I can't read cat scratch.
She opens it up for a minute, and we see as the audience, it just looks awful. It's just like scribbles.
It is.
It's a language.
It is all written in. You remembered writing it in like normal, what do we call it? The common tongue?
Common tongue.
Yeah, but all of it is now in that same like where all the letters are like different 3 or 4 vertical lines parallel that you saw over the Ninth Life.
Can I read it?
Yeah, you can read it easily.
Oh.
And you recognize it as your handwriting, but you don't remember writing it that way.
Huh.
Yeah, I guess I don't read the Catalan tongue.
I suppose you wouldn't. And she shuts the book and puts it in her pocket.
Nope, I'm a bird. And you, off you go. And she tells you a lot about what's been going on with her lately.
Felicity's nodding politely as she walks off.
I've been having this thing where like one of my feathers is like a little bit darker than the others, but then like it feels like it changed. And then the cameraman gets up from where he's been sitting for a while, stretches his arms, and he turns to the camera, and it's the mayor. Not really. It's not the mayor. And the studio audience sighs in disappointment. And he eventually catches up to you right as you are entering the part of the woods that Doodoo's shack is in. Yeah, and so like, I guess it doesn't really matter, but I kind of would like them all to be the same color,
Yeah, I understand. It's the consistency. It's the consistency.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want it to, I don't want it to look like an accident. Oh, hey, we're here. You arrive at Doodoo's shack. The lights are on. The front door is open. You see the Laserback boys, Stitch and Scrap are both there. Cert is there with Visk. Cert is standing in the corner with his arms crossed, looking around, just sort of taking things in, and he's talking to Visk. You live with a mortal.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of assigned to do so by the mayor. It wasn't like my choice.
Of course, duty is paramount.
Of course, you get it. The mortals don't. They don't get a lot of things.
He leans in close. He says,
We must always do our duty.
Yes, exactly.
To the best of our reckoning.
Right.
Yes. Cert away! And he leans slightly back.
Did we miss anything? Felicity's entering.
Ah, there she is.
Nah, you're just in time, Doodoo's.
Lovely.
I'm just pouring out these sweaty chips. Doodoo, he's pouring out the bag of chips through, like, it's still in his fucking, his sweater hoodie area.
Mm-hmm.
It's still inside his like body zone. What am I trying to say?
Body zone.
God damn it.
he's still inside his body zone. Yeah, dude. No, it's in your body zone. It's delicious.
Doodoo's pouring the chips out of his neck hole in his sleeveless robe. Just like, hey, here they come, boys. Oh, some Lethalos. They're really hot.
Do you really think I would volunteer to room with this person, Zert?
Stitch is doing a stunt where he like leaps through, like almost like through the stream of the chips and like snatches one with between his teeth and then lands.
Ah, damn.
Wow.
Yes, I was always so fun at the rhyme shell parties.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at the camera and gives a big wink.
I hear they've got strange cheeses at those parties. Illegal cheeses. Unethical cheeses.
You didn't forget about me, did you? Yes, it is I, Horatio Bothersome, the other NPC from Ghost Town.
You didn't invite him, did you?
Felicity, Planchette, did he follow you guys?
I just thought I might enjoy a movie. I heard there was a movie night. I can leave if you...
Yes.
We do.
All right.
Yeah, everybody starts like looking at each other and nodding.
Yeah, leave.
Yeah, like Visk is like pushing him out the door.
Yeah, we kind of want you to leave, man.
All right. Well, fine.
Stop calling me names if you want to come to my domicile.
You can see him peeking up to watch the movie through the window, but no one else notices. I decide this as God. This Planchette waits until you're a little apart from the crowd and flutters over and kind of sinks her talons down into your shoulder, like she does sometimes. Hey there, honey. How you doing? Having a good time?
Yeah. I'm fine.
Yeah. It's you.
Same as before.
It's nice when you and Doodoo seem to be getting along good, and yeah. So did you take care of that thing from before?
Oh yes, certainly.
Ah, that's good. That's good, because let me tell you, you cannot have one of them just running around down here.
No,
it is rough. Yeah,
of
they are.
course
No, I mean,
not.
you know, right here next to the source of all their power, you know? Can you imagine? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds very bad.
Yeah, all loose ends wrapped up. She's like dusting her feathers together.
Yeah, Visk is dusting their goo, just slapping tentacles together.
Whoa, that's ASMR.
All handled.
Yeah.
But yes, I still wanted to talk to you, ma'am, about,
Oh.
Visk leans in close.
accomplices.
Oh. For who? What's it? Remind me?
Spallanzani was accomplice by Syrup, and Syrup has accomplices to the accomplices. So Syrup aided Spallanzani in making the marionette army
Oh.
to protect the knife in Cryptbreak.
Huh.
In exchange for, I believe, his offspring's soul or something. But they had another accomplice, some reptile fellow, who may have a connection to the Rhyme Shell Corporation.
Oh.
That's happening. Also seems to be a criminal acquaintance of Felicity's as well.
Oh.
Seems like.
Yeah. Well, I guess we got a lot on our plate, actually. She undusts her feathers. But
Redusts.
yeah, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, huh? For now, let's just enjoy the party.
That's a lot of bridges, ma'am.
Yeah. But none across the river.
No,
She looks at the audience. There's no bridges.
there isn't.
No?
It's true.
How do they... Yeah. All right.
Well, now that that's covered, what are we watching here?
Visk is turning over the DVD case.
Flaubert.
Yes.
A lot of French words today.
Oh, yeah, this is the one about, Hold on, she's reading the back of the DVD box. This one is about a lot... This is kind of a messy plot. Oh, kind of regressive, too.
Oh, but look, there's human representation in it.
Visk is pointing at the little green mascot on the front cover.
Yeah.
It's important to be seen.
It is.
Who wants some goof juice?
Stick this French onion.
Doodoo's pouring the goof juice also out of his shirt hole also. into whatever solo cups. Who wants some? Come on, it's perfectly good. Dumb flavor.
You pull out one of the red solo cups that you got in the land of the living. What?
How did you? When did you?
What?
I'll never tell.
Wait a second, is that still the mayor's clothing? What in the world?
Oh yeah, you're getting that fucking nasty, huh?
Oh my god.
Mine now.
You're defacing this.
That's alrighty.
Oh.
Doodoo dances in it. You can hear like it's sloshing and crunching
Yeah.
inside. Mine now.
All right. We hear that famous music we love to end on.
I'm not alright.
The DVD is placed reverently on the Victrola / zoetrope, and it begins to do its shadow play along the wall of Flaubert, and you all, for a moment, remember Handy or Spally or Lefty or whatever fucking name we landed on for that one.
I think it was Handy.
Handy, yeah.
Smally by the end, I think.
He had a lot of names. The Hound, it's all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
You all think about that as the episode fades out, but what's this? The audience is still listening. Huh. Wait, where's my little secretary? I wanted to introduce them to everybody. Oh well. Mortals. You. Yes, I'm talking to you again. You are making your way south from City Hall on the way to Doodoo and Visk's shack, like Planchette told you to. But you're running late because you've gotten yourself a little lost in the ancient forest. You could have sworn it was a left at the Spider Banana Grove, then straight through the Blood Blossom Nest. Then you remember it was straight through the grove, then a left at the Blood Blossoms. So you turn around and you fall. Face first. Right into the roaming hole. You fall, and in the casual segue of a dream, you find yourself, somehow, in the land of the living. You're not alive. You can't see, but you can hear. Hey, is somebody there? I know you're there, Thomas. Oh, I'm sorry, Syrup. I just wanted to give you a private moment to contemplate how badly you screwed up. That's so sweet. You really are nicer than people give you credit for. We should hang out sometime. I'm not sure I want your demon stink on me. Keep flirting. It's working. Okie, my man, now it's a party.
What's all this about here? Message saying somebody found a knife in the Cryptbreak Woods. We rolling out?
Too late. Our monitors lit up all over, but especially in the Cryptbreak Woods. A knife sink. Guaranteed. Gotta be the Skulltenders.
How come we don't get no call for the little hands, man?
Yes, Syrup. How? How come indeed? Spallanzani was barely holding it together. He must have flipped. Idiot mortal. Oh, not another betrayal for poor Syrup.
Wait. How do they even know where the knife was? We don't even know where the knife was.
I don't know, Okie. The usurper must be cheating.
Yes, the Skulltenders have likely received some guidance.
Vincent, thanks for chiming in. You want to tell us how you figured that out, buddy? You know I love the way your brain works.
Passive monitors in Opposition Party Outpost Designation Hospital detected several distinct local violations of the veil in the hours before and after the knife sink. 2 soul projections into avian hosts, a hydrospectral emergence, and a bone dust resurrection. Based on time and place of said violations, I have determined that the Skulltenders arrived and spent several hours meandering through the Cryptbreak Woods before proceeding directly towards what we now know to be the knife's location. Following the knife sink, all returned separately. I therefore conclude, with 98% confidence, that the Skulltenders had only a vague idea of the knife's location upon arrival. I extrapolate that they have similarly limited information concerning the other knives.
So the game's still on.
And it's all tied up. 1 knife each. 5 left.
And we control access to 2 of those 5. We just need 1 more, and then...
The usurper is history.
Long live the Queen.
Long live the Queen!
Hello, my friend. Are you all right? You'll want to be a bit more careful. You were halfway down the roaming hole. No telling where you'll end up. Seems I pulled you out just in time. No need to thank me. Happy to help. But I'm afraid I must be going. It's not quite time yet for my grand re-entrance. Oh, but how about those Skulltenders, huh? I told you they were going to do some spectacular things. And they're just getting started. Now, hurry off to your movie night. I'll see you soon.
So yeah, you just heard Amber Carr as Felicity Fairweather, Casey Green as Doodoo the Owl, and Jess O'Brien as Visk. Skulltenders is game mastered by Cohen Edenfield, with original music composed by Seth Boyer, with editing and sound design by Jess O'Brien and Kodiak Sanders. We hope you'll consider supporting us on Patreon, where you can find all sorts of chilling and original bonus content, including an after show dedicated to each episode, fun drawings by the cast. Oh, it's so fun. Alright, see you next time.